Hello everyone, Carlos Flores back on basics. Before we begin this video, I'm gonna move my camera. There we go. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you have a topic, suggestion, feedback, comment, if you want me to give you my take on anything, put it in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to do so. If you want to connect with me on social media outlets, on Facebook, you can search for me, Carlos Flores Jr. On Instagram, on X, and on Threads, you can search by typing in at Back on Basics. So, let's talk about self-belief. Self-belief is very important. To me, it's one of the things that is a must. And I've said this before. Remember, in order for us to have self-belief, we have to know ourselves. That's one of the things that I've talked about in previous videos, not just one video. I went into the different aspects and then I went into deep dive into what we need to know ourselves, right? The good, the bad, and the ugly. The good is something that you can use right now to create motivation, right? To focus, to get you self-focused, to get you to get moving ahead, to start seeing the vision that you have. The bad, which is kind of like the neutral, you can leave it there. It's not gonna go either way, most likely. So you can deal with it. Well, after you start getting that motivation, you can deal with that. The ugly is something that you need to deal right away with, because those are the things, that's the self-doubt that we have. That's the thing that it's in the back of our heads that we're going to fail, or that we're not going to get to where we want to get to. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I have had this video for this YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985 for almost 2 years. It's coming up close to 2 years. And you know what? Hey, we have 527 subscribers, which I appreciate all of you. We have viewers that watch the shorts and the ultra shorts and the longer videos, and again, right? This is something that wasn't, and I've said it before, and you know me, I've said it before, this is not something that's gonna explode right away. But at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm taking some courses that are teaching me how to dig deep, how to find you, how to help you find others that are like and would like to, hear videos about balancing life, mind, body, and emotional balance, having different aspects, getting to your goals, life psychology, how to deal with career changes, how to deal with career aspects, different things. And so, again, I want to make sure that all of you start off by saying, do I know myself? So here, I'll give you some examples, right? I'll give you an example of myself. A lot of the times I am self-conscious. There is a little voice in the back of my head that always tries to steer me the wrong way, ladies and gentlemen. And that's because I'm still working on not just knowing myself and the things that I have been through in my life, but also saying I believe in myself. I can believe in myself in about 92 to 95% of the time, but there's that 5 to 8% sometimes that in the back of my head I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, next week I will give you an example of my life that recently happened this past week, that I can show you how, right? Why believing in yourself works best. Why believing in yourself makes people notice you. Why believing in yourself and having self-belief gets you the open doors that you want to have open, right? Doors open. People want to talk to you. People want to hang out with you. People want to do a lot of different things. Some of the things that I do is I'm always learning about myself. There's no day that I go that I don't realize that I have something that I haven't really thought about that I've been doing. Sometimes I do it automatically because it is what it is. It's a daily routine, right? Remember, we only have 24 hours in the day, and a lot of them has to do with, resting and working and eating. And then in between those hours, that's when we have our creative focus. That's when we do things that that we want to do. And so again, right, believe in yourself, because if you believe in yourself, you'll be able to you'll be able to not only move forward, ladies and gentlemen, but break your larger goals into chunks, so that way you can have many victories along the way. So that way you can create that belief, that self-belief. But you can also, at some point, you'll get to a point where you can actually give examples of how other people believe in themselves, how you believe in yourself. I want you to start doing that. Think about it. How do I believe? How do I, just stay away from negative talk, negative thoughts, negative people that think that they're doing you a favor, but they're not. They're criticizing you. And again, right? It is what it is. People are people. Sometimes they don't know what they're doing. So again, believe in yourself. Because if you believe in yourself, right, you'll be able to get to your goals. You'll be able to show others that you can succeed. Back on basics.